I made a promise. Every time I was dragged back to one of these places, I was going to get out here and I was going to speak my mind. Something I've never done in my life, because I've always lived in fear and intimidation. Fear and intimidation that I refuse to live by. Because I am one man, I have flesh and I have blood, and I am no different than them, although they sit up on high and look down upon I. We are no different. And that is the secret that Caesar Belle Jour has kept from us, is it not? Yes, they have crafted their illusions in the hallways of dark places. That is why everything must be secret. When they talk, they have to mute everything out so nobody can hear. And when they make their deals behind closed doors, there's no transparency. Most of the people that live in this country don't even know the Constitution. But yet we swear by it. What kind of civilization is that? So let me tell you, if they expect us to abide by these broken laws, then they must at least address them and educate the people on them. But they won't do that, because then they won't have the revenue stream, will they? No. And everyone is so afraid of losing our jobs, aren't we? Because we're underneath economic control. It controls us. It's our God. We worship it. Yes, we worship it. Because we think it brings us something that nothing else will. But yet, it is just a fleeting illusion. It is not the lasting love that the Creator has given to mankind. It is a temporary lust. And it is the broad way that leads to destruction. Temptation has chained us to the bottomless pit. And we are consumed with our own earthly desires. But yet, if we took a minute to escape the wrath of this beast, then we would see. We would see. We would see the truth. It would shine through. But we're distracted, aren't we? So we don't do that. We're being bombarded. Billboards here, signs here, advertisement here, 8 hours of TV a day on average. So we can't get our thoughts together. Constant images going across to our minds, telling us what we must do, what we must look like, what we must think like. And it's all a plan. And if you dig through the dirt deep enough, you find this institution. Yes, underneath it all. Because it's this rule of law that's created this gross inequality across the land. And now they want to pretend, oh, we're going to pass a couple laws and make it right. No, it won't. Because it's cultural. It's embedded. It's imprinted in our minds. People can't escape it, that bondage, till they look to a greater place. But I tell you, this mission has got to be embarked upon. Yes, it has got to be embarked upon, because there is no other choice that I see. So I'm going to take advantage of this thing that they call freedom of speech. Which, by the way, they could never deny us from freedom of speech. How could they? Think about it. If they deny us from freedom of speech, then we begin to organize and rise up against the oppressor. And they cannot deny us freedom to remain silent, which is one of your most effective shields, protection, defense. If you get approached by the police, the best thing you can do is remain silent, because it leaves the police officer wondering, do you know the law? And that's the last thing he wants. I guarantee you can go across this country in every courtroom, and you will find out 90% of people there are living in poverty. Because those are the uneducated ones. Those are the ones who have been dumbed down. And they've been dumbed down so they can keep the revenue stream for this institution. It has nothing to do with safety. Nothing. Yes, they have built the monster and now they fancy to play the white knight. That's how they always done. That was their main device. The protector, the comforter. Because they wanted to take the role of the Christ. That's what it was all about, and that continues to be what it's all about. They wanted to take the glory of the Father, to get mankind to put all his faith in them. Caesar Belle Jour and Banner was grandee. But yet, the Spirit has prevailed this very day. The Spirit has prevailed this